Howdy, howdy, leads. You want more leads? More leads than you can handle. They will come in by the bushel load. They're just the bundle of leads. If you want leads, or I should say fake leads, contact ThumbTack. ThumbTack is a fake lead generation system. So just to give you a little bit of update on how it works, you sign up for their pro version and you tell them what it is that you're available to do. I happen to be a local marketing service, so I generated basically a portfolio of services and things that I could actually do for someone online. And they have a nice portal that you could set this all up, no doubt. But what ends up happening is that you actually, for you to get to that point, you actually have to spend money in credits. What are those credits used for? Well, once you get everything filled out and you fill out your portfolio profile of what it is that you do, and you've got it all set up, you then start getting leads. And your idea for these leads is to respond back and potentially give them a quote for services that you would like to provide them. But the small funny part is that as you're using these leads, they can range from 1 credit on up to, I've seen 18 credits for one particular service that you'd like to provide a customer. And they're across the United States because I do online marketing. But even when I was the only one sending them a request for a quote, and I was asking for a repeated request to give them a call so I could discuss my services and how I could help them, what we can do to get started. And before we even exchange money, just so I can find out a little bit about more, because a lot of it is vague questionings that they want a website, or they're looking for social media, Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, and under $500 budget, and all of these generic things that a customer can put in. And there was one or two that had something real, but I mean, they were just a little bit weird in the asking for it, so I didn't respond to those. But I got almost 100 leads, which are great. If you're a business looking to do services for somebody and getting 100 leads, that's amazing, right? But they were all fake, because the minute you submit something, they have up to 48 hours. Their quote is, as far as ThumbTack, they can give you 48 hours if they don't respond back, and you'll get that money back. Why should it take 48 hours? If you're looking for services today, right now, you're going to wait 48 hours? I mean, why was it that you quoted or requested a quote? I mean, you're going to have 5 businesses coming to do your service for you because they want to help you ASAP. But you're saying that ThumbTack is telling me that they're not there, that they submitted the request, but they left. And I did that for 7 accounts. Different times, different time zones, different states, different cities, for different types of services: web designs, social media services, consulting, and all of them were unanswered. All 0 replies. I can understand one person saying, hey, you know what? I have some more questions. Can I get back to you? Can I call you? After sending them a second reply message to speak with them over the phone. I can understand that. There was no communication. Their chat system works beautifully, because I even expressed that to the consultant. Hey, this is an interaction. This is a conversation. This is what people would normally do if it's a real person looking for a service. They would interact, they would chat, they would find out more before they just decide to spend money on something, especially as personal as a website or building their social media, right? I mean, wouldn't you want to talk to that person to make sure that you can get along with them and kind of take some entry notes on who their competition is, find out a background of what it is that you're actually going to provide for that customer, then prove to them, hey, that I'm the person for the job. Wouldn't you feel comfortable hearing that from your marketing person that you've now found online? I know I would. So I've determined that ThumbTack is a fake lead generation system. They will constantly pump you with emails, text, their app notifications of a new lead. But there's no one, even when you supply a quote to it. Now, I'm not saying that every lead is possibly wrong in all those services, because they do all the gambits. I mean, they do from event schedulings to home services to wellness. I'm sure there might be some services that are true and accurate and they're available for a customer. But for the majority of it, it's all fake. It's all a premise to get you to click your quote and get you to recharge your credits in the system by giving your credit card or PayPal and getting them recharged. It's a fake system. So that's what I'm here to promote to you. And if you do utilize it, sir, if you want a real service that promotes your website or your services, give me a click on the link below. I'll be happy to help you. And it doesn't have to be, you know, a really awkward way of interacting with somebody. We can communicate, we can do business. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't work for you, no problem. But at least have a conversation with somebody, right? Thank you so much. Hopefully you'll get this message soon before you go on to ThumbTack.